Hello there, welcome back to some more Borderlands 2. In the last episode what we did was we went and got ourselves into some mischief. And we're going to now go and fight the final raid boss. By mischief I mean we saved Pandora, but we destroyed Sanctuary in the process. It's gone. That's just so they don't have to put Sanctuary in 3. Or explain why it isn't there in 3, I guess.
I'm rising.
Let it grow, let it grow, let it grow. Arriving deep.
I have been using seismic sensors to track the movements of a truly gargantuan beast. Indeed, this creature will surely devour you whole. Ah, but that's only further roused your adventurous spirit, eh? Splendid!
The dunes
This is
beneath.
the final beast on my Pandoran safari checklist. To be candid, I am unsure what I will do with myself once the hunt is over.
I don't think you're gonna have to worry about it being over for a little while. Because I'm going to be super duper killed. Almost definitely. How much iridium have I got to place, and have I got to place it every time? Hopefully not.
The creature will become highly agitated in reaction to a very specific range of low-frequency tones. Please set up the sonic agitation devices around the cavern. These
Just
devices
20
will
iridium.
drop the ambient sonic atmosphere of the cavern, driving the creature into a bloodthirsty rage.
Almost dead? I can fix that.
Okay. Alright. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Now, activate the devices to perform the sonic drop and summon the beast. Now, Vault Hunter, drop it!
Oh, we're dubbing. Okay. Haderax the Invincible. Right, I'm definitely gonna die, but we'll give it a go. You're my become alive again technique.
Swing the axe.
Ow.
Ring for help.
Yeah, I'm supposed to do something like this. I mean, I've done barely any damage to him at all.
For me.
So I'm not sure. Ah, I've took him down 1 bar.
This is kind of awful.
Get the savage sandworm to get me back up. There's something about, I can't remember what it is, something about making it burn as it's coming out of the ground or something like that. And then once you do that, you have access to its like weak point. But I'm not entirely sure what the idea is. I'll figure it out eventually, or I'll just kill it. but I'll give it a good old college try. It's not healing at least, so. Ow. I fucked up. I panicked. It wasn't even doing that much damage to me. You know, that's safe the knowledge that I'm unlikely to get absolutely shreked though. Yeah, I've got to just figure out what it is I'm supposed to do. So it knocks me up in the sky. I think it's just to hit its weak point somehow with like fire. But I don't know how the hell to do that. That's my current issue. That made a little upset noise. Like it was unhappy with me. Yeah, maybe my fire percentage is just not high enough. It's not doing enough. Not putting on fire quickly enough. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, it is dying. It's just going to take me all year if this is all I can do.
Bloody sand! Give me back my skull!
Yeah. Must be some kind of trick, but I'll figure it out eventually. It's just going to take me a while. Just gotta be ready to capitalize on it when he eventually, if I can even get him to go down, like flop over. If I can do that, then I'll be happy. There's no guarantee I can do that, but... It's something like... Whenever he goes into here, we're going to jump up here, so I can get above him. Or something. And then once you're above him, like, set him on fire. It's something like that. But the hard part is getting to the right spot. And setting him on fire before you die. I don't think there's any ammo around. That is my ultimate rage. It's fine. Just getting behind him isn't enough. Okay. There's a ledge up there. Uh-oh. I could burn him, but this ain't gonna do. I need like a worm to come out. It doesn't matter, the money is irrelevant. Right. So I've got to figure out what the fuck it is I'm doing.
So, how are things?
No, I don't have to do it again. Okay, good. Right. It's just fighting. Alright. So I'll see you guys in a second when I go look up again what the actual method is. I know it's something to do with setting him on fire, but I don't know how the fuck to do it. Be right back. When I either win or don't win.
What did I tell you? Hemophilia! Shot, shot! Time for a rampage!
Yes, I did the big victory. It took a lot of effort, much more than I expected it to take. I'll explain why presently. Just give me a minute to go through these wares and see if anything's any good. I don't think there is anything any good. Not that it matters because I'm done with the game now, but... Right, let me talk about Haderax the Invincible. Okay, so here's the setup I used to win. Fire everything apart from an explosive, but I basically only use this shotgun. The reason why Haderax is so hard to kill, at least solo, is not that the boss is hard because it does a lot of damage, because it actually does fairly low damage compared to a lot of the other bosses in the game. But it did cost me, let me just check, it cost me like 100 Iridium because it took me 5 tries. But this recording session is like 7 minutes long. Let me explain the saga. So Haderax is not necessarily very difficult because of his outright damage or anything. It's no more than any other super boss. In fact, it's a lot less than the other super bosses in general. However, what they lack in outright damage, they make up for in annoyance. So they have this annoying move where if you don't attack them for long enough, they heal themselves. The snake worm thing heals itself. But worse than that, as it gets lower and lower in health, it has a chance to go into this mode where it starts jumping from hole to hole, and if you don't set it on fire before it goes in the hole, it heals itself massively. Like, absolutely massively healing, all the way up to full again, and it has hundreds of millions of health. So, being able to heal all the way up to full instantly, if you don't set it on fire, is pretty bad. So, I spent about 3 hours earlier today. And you may have noticed, if you're very eagle-eyed, that videos were a bit delayed coming out. I spent 3 hours trying to fight this thing, not getting anywhere. I got about half dead. And then I went back to Sanctuary, Real World Sanctuary, and got some vault keys, and got this fucking sweet shotgun. That does less damage than my other fire shotgun does. Where's my other fire shotgun? I have it somewhere. Let me show you. Yeah. Oh no, this does more damage. Okay, yeah, the reactive splat gun I was trying to use because it had... Oh, that's what I did. It had a higher ignite chance, right? So I thought, oh, okay, that makes sense. But this ignite chance is actually 14 times 8%. So the likelihood that you have 8% chance and it fails 14 times is pretty low. So you can shoot this thing and set it on fire really, really easily. And so I wasn't having to worry so much about running out of fire before it, you know, healed itself. And then once it healed itself, I'd have to redo the fight all over again, basically. But once I'd got this shotgun, this made it so much easier. Also, it has a weak point at the back of its head. Hitting it from this distance is actually quite hard, but there are ledges on the map you're supposed to use to stand behind them and shoot it in the back of the head, and then the rest of your team goes and hits it in its weak point in the in its mouth, because it flops onto the middle of the area if you do enough damage to its back of the head, and it flops its mouth open in the middle of the arena, and you shoot the shit out of it and kill it. But as a solo player, it's a lot harder to do. Not impossible, but there are certain shotguns like the Conference Call and stuff that let you shoot sideways. This doesn't let you shoot sideways, but it has a load of projectiles. So what I'd do is I'd throw grenades in the background, try and hit the back of its head, which would work sometimes, and then shoot this thing. And once it got, I'm going to show you the whole winning run, so you'll see it. But basically, once you get underneath it, you can shoot the shit out of it. And because all of these 14 pellets do critical damage each, you can do millions of damage to it from the inside of its mouth, which I wasn't able to do with the other guns that weren't shooting strong enough bullets to actually kill them quickly enough. So that's what helped me to win. Let me go turn this quest in, because I am staggered that I've actually managed to do it, to be honest. I thought this was going to be one of those things I'd have to go back through Ultimate Badass mode and level up a bunch more times. But with this, well, that was exhilarating.
It's a planet of some renown among aquatic hunters. Hideous monsters lurk in the deep, watching, waiting to strike. What fun!
Well, that was exhilarating. Good show. Thank you. I have done every single quest that I think I can do. And with that, Borderlands 2 is over. So what do I think of the game? If you're just trying to play through the game normally, then as a solo character, it's completely very possible to do so with pretty much any character in normal mode. The further down the modes you go, True Vault Hunter, Ultimate Badass Hunter mode, you have to play in a certain way to win, which I don't necessarily enjoy very much. Also, Borderlands' biggest problem, which I've always felt for 1 and 2, and probably will be in 3, is that for all the talk of how much loot there is and how unique all the guns are, they aren't that unique or interesting to use. And so I just choose bigger number is better number, which is a shame. But, that being said, that's just me. Maybe other people really like it. I want wacky bullshit guns that don't make any sense. but might be good in certain situations, you know? That's what I find fun. But overall, the game's really good. The DLCs, they don't need to exist. They could either exist or not exist, and the game is just as good, in my opinion. Which means the DLCs are probably bad by extension because they don't need to exist. But the biggest problem with those is that they inflate the difficulty of the enemies by just giving them loads of health and making them kill you really quickly, which is not very interesting difficulty. Though, you could argue how the fuck else you're supposed to make difficulty in an FPS. I would just add more enemies. More of the same health enemies rather than just boosting everyone else's damage and health. But that's just me. I had a lot of fun playing it. I've played for 103 hours apparently, according to Steam. And this will be episode 101 or something. So we're getting there. I'd like to thank everyone for watching, and I'll see you guys next time when we do something just a little bit more chill and less long. See you then. Goodbye.